Hi, friends. Welcome to this month's connection with me. I'm Kelly, and I am the author and artist responsible for the Pony Express Connection Club, my artful print mail club. This little furball is Lulu, who may show herself more closely, but right now it's fine. I just want to say hello. Thank you for being here. This month's mailing went out a little late, in part because we live in Washington State and the state's on fire. I know we're not the only ones. There are so many wildfires, and we have been on the edge of a really big one. I mean, it's like 150,000 acres now and still burning, but so we were evacuated for a few days, and it was a scary moment. It was dark skies, and when we evacuated, I took with me my art, the supplies I had ordered. So all the stuff that came this month, hopefully you have by now, stickers and the magnet, and I was like, I'm grabbing it all just in case. It's funny, the things I found it interesting, the things I like scooped up on my way out. We had our typical things that you would expect, paperwork and obviously living things, animals, important things. We grabbed some important um, texts for us and some journals and pictures and documents. And then there was this random, like, I just need these things on the way out. And anyway, so I was thinking about y'all. In this month, before I forget, I'm going to read the letter in just a moment. Um, let's, I don't do a full reveal here of what's in it in case you haven't fully opened it yet. I don't know. This is the arts. The backside. I have one filled out. I hope you will soon as well. You got a couple of butterfly stickers with original art. Maybe you put these both in one place. Maybe you share one. Hope you do something, enjoyable with them. And then here's a magnet because I thought it would be a fun bit to remember this layered situation. Of course, the connection card. Oops, I guess I just revealed it. Well, you're already here, right? The other thing I want to mention is I am asking for your feedback. So we've been launched for 3 months. Some of you have been here that long. Some of you are newer. Thank you for being here. And I want to know what you think. So would you please take a few minutes and just give me some feedback? What do you like? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? What do you want me to know? It's technically anonymous. Like, I don't know who's in it, but we're also not so huge that some of the indicators, like, I might know who you are. So, not that it really matters, I don't think, but I just wanted you to know. Okay. So hi, thanks for being here. Oh, also the other thing is there was an original song in the playlist that I wrote related to the theme. I wrote the lyrics and I got digital AI help to produce it so I could get some of the stories out of me. And yeah, so I shared that in the playlist. I hope you enjoy. For those who want to just read the letter on your own, bye. Thanks for being here. See you next time. And for those who may want the letter read to them, well, I'm going to do that right now. Hello, friend. What's the story? That question can be light and curious, like, wait, what happened? Tell me everything. It can also be one of the deepest questions we can ask. What story am I carrying about myself, about other people, and about what is possible? About what I trust, what I guard against, and what I believe is mine to do. The stories we carry are not only about what happened, but what we came to believe about it. Some are spoken aloud, others repeat inside us quietly or loudly until they begin to feel like fact. They shape how we enter a room, the risks we take, the love we offer or guard, the boundaries we hold, and the horizon of what we imagine is possible. I see myself in this month's art, literally. I imagine me in the center, forming the heart of a butterfly. Around me in the wings are pieces of my story. Horses, water, love and loss, moments of joy, choices that led me into the fire, and the people and truths that helped me stand in it and move through it. Lines weave them together, not as a complete record, but as a living story map. Each of us carries such a map of where we have been, of what we are choosing to carry forward, and of what we believe about what's possible. These stories live in what we tell ourselves and others about us. I'm the kind of person who, people like me, always. The world is. I'm allowed to. I have to. I can trust. I will never. Some of these stories anchor us, invite us forward, or help us survive. Some were chosen, others were inherited, offered by people who loved us, or shaped by fear, harm, expectation, and systems that did not fully see us. Some became roots and shelter. Some still tell the truth, and some may have quietly become too small for who we are becoming. This month's theme began with a thought that landed with me one day. A butterfly cannot fly if it is still carrying the story that it's a caterpillar. And yet, I don't want to turn this into that mean little motivational speech aimed at the caterpillar. The caterpillar is not a failed butterfly. It is a whole living being in a real and necessary season. Its way of moving is right for the body it has. Its work is to eat, grow, hold on, and stay close to what nourishes it. That's a good story until another story begins. Then comes the chrysalis, the strange hidden middle, the place where the former shape no longer works, but the next one cannot yet be seen. It makes no sense to stand outside the chrysalis with a tiny clipboard asking whether transformation is on schedule, because what's happening inside is truly a work in progress, invisible to the world, sometimes even to yourself. There are seasons when the work is not to fly. The work is to pause, to soften, to let old structures loosen, to allow something to reorganize beyond what we can force or fully understand. Some parts of an earlier story may fall away. Some may become the very material of the wings. Becoming does not require us to shame the selves who carried us here. We can honor what they knew, what they protected, what they endured, while noticing what still fits. Perhaps the question is not only, is this story true, but also, is it the whole story? And what happens in me when I carry it? Do I soften or brace? Do I feel more present or less? Does it help me stay connected to myself, to others, and to what matters? Some stories steady us. Some keep watch even as our circumstances change. Some are still changing shape. We do not have to force any of them away. We can begin by noticing what we are keeping, what is transforming, and what we are ready to make room for. On the back of this month's print is an open living story map for you. Imagine yourself in the center, then add colors, symbols, places, creatures, people, or reminders of what has brought you here. Let it hold whatever feels important now. Not the whole explanation, just what wants to come forward, because while we do have a whole story, every part has its own story too. The magnet I'm sharing this month asks, what's the story? Maybe just let this question stay open. What story helps you remember who you are? What story gives you room to breathe? What story are you ready to carry differently? You are not a draft of some future self. You are fully here now, and your story can keep unfolding. What's the story you're bringing with you? The invitation: honor the caterpillar, protect the chrysalis, and let the butterfly learn the sky. With appreciation and curiosity,